I like Audis. I'm a fan of driving around thinking I'm better than everybody else while not using my indicator, turn signal, whatever you want to say. I like going on Trade Me, which is New Zealand's largest auction site, and scrolling Audis that I'll never be able to afford. But aside from Audis that I can't actually afford, there's some that I don't think I'll ever be able to drive. Here's one of them. So right off the bat, this should be fairly obvious to you guys that this is not a real car. I think this is actually quite a well done picture for an AI rendition of a car. I'll put an actual Audi S7 on the screen for you, but we can see straight away there are some issues with this one. You can see that our registration tag here is kinda nothingy. You can see that this bit where it would say S7 has just nothing going on. Odd lines here for some reason. This is just broken. This is also broken, but not too bad. This is the sort of thing where if you were on your phone looking at this, and you're scrolling on your phone, you don't see this. You're like, oh, this is a nice car. But also it kind of has the piss filter. Just a little bit of that AI filter. That kind of makes it. So you can see on this one, the font and the number plate is actually different. This one's probably more accurate. I'll put one up on the screen for you guys. This is closer to the actual format that we would have in New Zealand than this one. This is kind of more reminiscent of an older style, but a car like this would not be of that style because they stopped dishing those plates out in about 2002-ish, I believe. But again, one of those will be on the screen too. And another weird artifact of the AI is you can see up here in the corner we've got Ashley Autos. That is the supposed name of this dealership, that's fine. But you can see down in the corner, it kind of looks like we have a little bit of that going on down here. So did they use AI to generate this as well and place it here? Maybe. I mean, it looks like it's in the same spot, but let's just keep scrolling. So again, this one I think is probably the most obvious so far because you've got this mangled S7 logo that looks like nothing. And this is just off. If you live in New Zealand, you'll know this is off. And also Stylab is the car dealership here, so that's great. And again, this one is way bad. Like, this looks like it was from a worse AI. It's too circular, whatever you want to say. All in the back here. The Audi logo is mangled. This is mangled. Again, another one that looks pretty decent, but is clearly AI. You can say, what the hell is going on up here? And then we got this here. This one doesn't look terrible. This looks like it was AI generated and someone has gone through and slightly cleaned it up, but they did forget this S7. And that, again, that doesn't look like anything that we have in this country. It's just wrong. Now, this one looks like it was trained off of a real photo or a few real photos, because, well, while it's way wrong, and as I keep talking, I'll sort of show some of the best bits, this is way wrong, but the sort of general shape of everything and the layout of the photo is pretty correct, I would say. I don't know whether this is 100% a scam or not. We haven't looked at that yet. We will do. But yeah, there's just way too much going on that's wrong here. Now, this is a real photo of some Audi S7 somewhere. You can see that S7's readable. We have the screen up here that's totally legible. Everything on the cruise control stalk here is readable and legitimate. The main button here, you can see these little bits of dirt and stuff, and like you'd opened a can, you got those little sprays there. That's all normal that you would expect. Same on this side, we got the iNavigation with the voice control, we got the volume slider or the volume rocker, and we have the speedo up here, and all of this is still good. This again also is a legitimate picture. So is this one. So is that one. So is this one. That is not, though. Look at that. It's an Audi D7, I think. And this is all just way too flat down here. This is AI. But this is gonna get your parents. Your like slightly boomer brained dad who already comes up to you and asks you if these Facebook reels are real or not. No pun intended. He's gonna buy this car. So you've got to be educating your parents on things like this. Now this is just Trade Me, but I'm assuming this is probably going to be very similar on Facebook Marketplace. So again, this is AI, you can see over here. This is just, what the hell is going on over here? And so the other weird thing is that they don't have a specific location. So they've said that they're in Wellington, which is an entire city. That's great, but where? Because if I'm going to come and have a look at the car, I need to know where it is. The Esplanade in Petone, so let's have a look at that. And it's opening up something else. So let's look at the Esplanade, 239. Is this 239? So yeah, this would be it here. So it would be this house that doesn't really exist yet. I don't know. We can maybe have a look, but it's not really that important. This is just some guy's house probably, right? Look at this. So they've got more cars. They have more cars. So you can see straight away these are all AI. This one is not. This one actually, this is probably a bike. Yeah, this is legit. And that's a nice Ducati. But all of these cars are not legit. Like, what is the deal with this? If they do actually have, because let's have another look. So this one here is supposed to say all electric. This is supposed to say Nissan or Nissan, and it doesn't, or Nissan, and it doesn't. This, there we go. Hassam! We got the first Arabic car maker. Yeah, this is just so unbelievably fake. The Audi somewhat, I guess, Nissan. We got Nissan this time. What is this interior supposed to be? Because this kinda looks like a VW Golf steering wheel more than a Nissan Leaf or Nissan. But again, it looks like they've got a Leaf. So are these people just the most stupid people ever? Maybe. Maybe they do have all of these cars and they're just using AI to sell them. But maybe they do. Look at that. They've apparently got a state of charge somewhere. This could be from another thing, but yeah, that's fake. That's real. That's fake. That's real. That's real. Oh, all these close-up interior shots are real. Let's just keep looking at what they've got. So they've got a Mazda, or a Mazda, as we would say. And this one, again, this actually looks better, but it's obviously still fake. Because, although, look at that. Look at that, guys. They did get it to say Ashley Autos with the car there. So I do wonder if this is a legitimate picture that they've just put through an AI filter. Yeah, okay, this one also looks a lot better. And again, this is very likely real. That's real. That's a real photo. That's real. That's real. Real. Not real. I'm not going to call it a scam. I'm not going to call it a scam. And the reason why is because I haven't reached out to these people. But if you do want a part 2 video in which we look into that, we investigate big time, and we try and get to the bottom of this. We'll talk to these people on the phone, we will talk to them and have a look and see why would you use AI pictures to sell your car. Please do leave me a comment below. Let's just have a look at one more of these. What's a car that I know fairly well? I would like to think I know what a Toyota Fielder looks like. I actually like these wagons. And this just looks bad. Like, okay, so let's just say we disagree with the marketing strategy of using AI. Let's say you're the person who listed this, so you don't disagree with that strategy. Why would you go through that trouble and then see this as the output and still upload it? We've got the Corosilda Fielder. Nice, nice. Why are they using so many fake pictures? This one's fake, this one's real. Every single one of these cars really... Look at the grey... Look at the grainy filter, man. It's so obvious. The Honda Pit! Let's go! Rolling in the Honda Pit. I want a Honda Pit. But I can't have one. Because it's not real. It's not real. That photo looks pretty good for AI. It's just that the little finer details like the wheels and the logo here just don't. That's not bad. I think that photo in particular would one-shot a lot of boomers and Gen X's as well. See, again, and then we get a real one. And also, if this car's only travelled 60,000 kilometers, which is this many miles, that's pretty good. You could take normal photos of this car and sell it and people would buy it. Why are they doing this? Why are you using fake photos? I'm not going to claim that this is a total scam because I don't I don't know, to be fair. But I can tell you that this isn't real. That Ashley Zigub is not a real thing. And that this thing, if this was a real car, the panel gaps are crazy. This looks like a Tesla. And it's got zero ignition. And this one's a Jusan. So there we go. But but they've obviously got one, or they've look. Oh, look, there's the Audi from earlier. Okay, the Ashley Auto cinematic universe is coming together now. So maybe they do have the cars, and they're just doing this stupid AI sales technique. Do not use AI to sell things. People don't like it. Oh, bro, this is just coal. Why would you? Why? I mean, why? Why would you do this? Why would you? Because let's just go back to that Audi, right? And let's say any year. And let's go to the S7s. There's probably only a couple, but which would you rather buy? Which would you rather buy, guys? Even like price not considering, not bringing in that into consideration, because this is 34,995 and this is 45, pretty much, right? But this is a real car. You can tell that if you turn up to this car dealership, you can go and sit in this car, you can touch it, you can drive it. This is here. If you give these guys $45,000, they're going to give you the keys to a car. Whereas the other one, just, it's not that. It's fake. But it might not be. They might have the car, but this is just such a weird way of trying to sell your vehicle. This is coal.